Do I play ESO often? Um, we were playing a lot of it through November into December. We played for about 6 weeks where I was playing every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday was Fallout 76. But I have not played since before the holidays because we got into Skyrim, which I had never played before. And this is definitely like a back burner thing right now. But with any luck, I think the plan this year, depending on the schedule, this is going to be the in-between game as I play all the other games that I play. We focus on new releases here. I don't often get time to play things in between, but when I do plan on continuing to push through all of the Elder Scrolls Online content I can get to this year. Possibly some more Fallout 76. I'm having a lot of fun with that, but I do like Elder Scrolls a little bit more personally than the Fallout world. But we'll see. I'm also having great traffic around Skyrim, and it would be really stupid to not to continue and incorporate that. So we are going to be focusing on Skyrim throughout the rest of January, just so that I can complete an official first playthrough, and then just see where we're at. Because we don't really have any major new releases happening until February, so. And we're getting great traffic with Skyrim, so it's been, like yesterday I think we had like 250 people, which was nice. I think remasters and remakes are fine as long as the companies behind them are not the primaries. And again, a good example of this would be what they did with Oblivion Remastered. I think it's great that they farmed that out to a third party and let the third party handle the remaster. I think that that's awesome. And if a company has the resources to make that happen to all of these classic IPs that they have in their libraries, then fucking do it. All the more power to you. As long as the main focus for the company remains on new releases in terms of the core development team is working on more Starfield content, more Elder Scrolls content, more Fallout content, which we know they all are. So as long as the third parties are the ones doing the remasters, I'm all for it. Do it. Because there are a lot of people who never played Fallout 3. A lot of people who never played New Vegas. I'm gonna get seen. Maybe not. Okay, now we gotta go back to the Thieves' Den. Which I think we can fast travel to. Yeah, close-ish. Leathery snack.
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.
Don't remember how to get over to the Thieves Guild. We're gonna find out. I'm living the dream, retired and playing games all day. Yep. What is this? Oh, that's the Golden Pursuits is what that reward is from. I was mistaken. But you get a polar bear mount? And there's a whole month to work on that? We should be able to complete that. What other things are part of that? See, I'm not gonna be doing the boon boxes though. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of fucking. You get the whole month to work on it. If I was playing every day, that's doable. It's not gonna be doable playing once a week. It's all good.
Psst, you. Over here.
Psst, you. Not right now.
Can't earn a little extra coin on the side? It's for a good
Honey,
cause.
you can't afford me. I'm too expensive, so. I'm finding it just fine. Well, I'm only on the second one, Allie, so Rothgar for me. Rothgar was awesome. But this is only the second DLC I'm doing, so I did really enjoy Rothgar. Like the music, the Orc Heritage stuff, the zone was beautiful. Yeah, I really did like that.
You see, Zira? Your protege returns having survived the invulnerable Iron Wheel. You should have more faith.
Everyone, clear the room. Velsa told me you went into the Iron Wheel's headquarters by yourself. What in oblivion were you thinking?
Sorry?
We're not ready to go anywhere near the Iron Wheel. I won't have anyone else die because of a choice. Listen, I'm barely holding this together. No offense to Quen, but you're the best recruit we have. I can't lose you to a feud with Velsa.
You want to be a leader? Stop whining and lead.
You just... You have a knack at telling people what they need to hear. Reminds me of Nicholas. All right. You made your way through without any problems. Find anything we can use?
Kosh met with the Iron Wheel. He's promised to recover Magnifica Falori's dowry.
Impossible. It's still in Magnifica Falora's family tomb.
Her wide-eyed stare
The
right now
dowry
is
heist
reminding me of
failed.
early Mass
Nicholas
Effect
and the
Andromeda.
others died before we reached the treasure vaults.
Excuse me. Oh my god. They patched that out really quick, but I was there at the launch of Andromeda, and I remember people getting free. I remember people flipping out. I remember the media outlets and everybody trashing Andromeda because of the eye bug, and I didn't care. I was like, it's whatever, man. It's like a Bethesda perk. Just chuckling it off, listening to the voiceovers. But like so many of the NPCs had like this wide-eyed stare. Oh.
No, the Iron Wheel was here to punish us for attempting the heist.
They're back to normal now.
If that's what you heard, were they really searching for the dowry all along? Why come after us with such ferocity? What else did you learn?
Well, he was blackmailing the people you sent us to investigate. I stole this from him.
Let me see. This is comprehensive. Elaborate details on merchant lords in Abba's Landing, as well as rivals throughout the region. Maps to stolen goods we could recover for ourselves.
Yeah. What now?
I'll go through what you recovered, see if it offers a clue to Kosh's plans, or anything involving the missing dowry. I need to make sense of all this. Get some rest. I'll need you ready when we make our move. And good job. I keep thinking about what you found. If someone stole Magnifica Falora's dowry, it wasn't the Thieves Guild. But we certainly took the fall for it.
How am I finding this? Great. Like, I don't distinguish between this and the other games. Just like I don't distinguish between Fallout 76 and the other Fallout games. Like, I just play the games. And I recommend you do the same.
What about?
Chief said it's missing. Who else knew about the heist?
Nicholas told Velsa he was planning a heist, but she retired before he shared the details. I'm the only one who knew. Someone must have followed us to the tomb.
What is Kosh planning?
The merchant lords see the Iron Wheel as an occupying force.
Okay. So, we got... some recipes, already known. armor. That's heavy. It's really interesting how it can be heavy thief armor. That's light. I might actually be able to use that. Those were pants, I think? Oh, those are significantly better. Holy shit. Well, I'm going to lose a little bit of spell damage. Actually, those aren't that much better. I do get some more armor, but I think I would rather have the spell damage. I mean, it's not that much more. Those honestly don't feel like that big of a bonus. I'm going to keep the Hist Saps. Oops. Okay. By the way, this armor set looks so fucking cool. Like, this makes me want to roll a backstabby thief or an archer. I need to recreate my stealth archer, because I'm telling you, that set right there is just so sexy. Just make me a Bosmer stealth archer. I'll play with my wood all day. I must resist. This game is on sale all the time. Plus, it's part of like ESO Plus, or excuse me, it's part of PlayStation Plus, I believe, and like maybe Game Pass, possibly. You just have to check. Somebody down here is gonna have something to talk to me about. That's from Elsa. I may have to figure out what the next quest is. May have to go look it up so that I don't get confused. Hang on, never mind. We've got... It's over here. I forgot the icons are different from main quests.
This way. Zira's looking for you. Didn't seem too happy. Nothing you did. She's just stiffer than normal. And that's saying something.
Did she say why?
You know of our botched raid on Magnifica Falora's tomb.
I do.
But the Iron Wheel is here to recover her missing dowry. So, if we didn't take it, who did? Zira wants answers. She's in the den. Go on, now.
See you there.
You know where to find Zira. Always staring at papers.
No charge to have a look.
Just a look. Just a little look-see.
Back to the tomb? Your plan is to relive
Thanks
the
for the
guild's
sub over on
greatest
Twitch.
failure?
Nomo.
My plan is to get the Iron Wheel's boots
Appreciate the
off our
support.
necks.
Do I play ESO often? Not right now. We were playing a lot before the holidays. Right now we're playing maybe once a week. If you're new here, don't forget we're live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. You can watch wherever you prefer, but everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, so make sure to get over there as well to watch all the game guides and discussion
Good,
videos.
you're here. I want to learn whether Magnifica Falora's dowry was truly stolen from her family tomb. If it was, we find out who did. And if it wasn't, we complete the heist that Nicolas began. What's she gonna do? Send a second Iron Wheel?
How are we going to do that?
We return to Aldenobia Tomb, bypass the deadliest traps I've ever encountered, and then scour the treasure vaults for anything we can find.
I like booty.
I appreciate the confidence, but too many good people died there the first time. We do this right, or we don't do it at all.
All right, I'm listening.
Perseus Loche can give us an edge. He's one of the few living people to set foot in Magnifica Falora's family tomb. Take Quen and collect him from his shop. Meet the rest of us on the road to Tanith by Prince's Gate.
Can Perseus Loche be trusted?
I guarantee Perseus Loche is no friend of the
Loche.
Iron Wheel. He's expecting you at the Diamond Thimble. And he'll be insufferable if you keep him waiting.
You can go look at the website or the store on PlayStation or Xbox if you want more information about like all of the different ways to play. I've got a video up. Do you need a sub? That video is going to have to be redone based on the seasonal information that just got dropped today. So they're making changes to all the content that's offered for the free stuff versus the paid stuff. So it's go forth and educate yourselves. I don't have the answers. What can you tell me about the dowry heist?
Nicholas thought his plan to steal the dowry was almost flawless. But almost won't bring our friends back. He didn't have the right people for the job, but I do.
How did it fail?
Nicholas knew of the dangers within, but not everything. There was a trap. I didn't understand how it worked. Not until it was too late. But this time, I know how it works, and I'll need you by my side to defeat it.
Okay.
Perseus Loche once served Magnifica Flora. When she wore the clothes he designed, she was the envy of Tanith society. But there was a scandal, and he fled here, beyond
Scandal?
Tanith's reach. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know he blames her.
Interesting. What do you know of Magnifica Flora?
She's the heir to the Aldenobia bloodline. Her eldest sister, Zarifa, wed King Faharajad. After Zarifa's death, Flora and the king grew close. But not close. They call her the Jewel of Tanith. Beautiful, cold, and hard as a diamond.
Yeah, it's on every platform, so honestly, it's
Oh,
just
Stefan,
you just have to
Perseus
pick
Loche.
the platform that you
Meet you
want to
there,
play on and
partner.
go from there.
Everyone
Like,
else, pack for a long journey. I'll bring us home safe and sound.
More promises you can't keep.
when I very first played this game was when it first launched. I played it on the PC, but I only played for a few weeks, and then I never touched it again. When I came back to play it for realsies, oh, and I tried it out on the Xbox maybe 2-3 years ago, just to see what it was like. But I didn't actually start playing it for real until November of this year, past year, so like 2 months ago or whatever. And I picked it up on the PS5 specifically because they were doing a big all-in-one package deal that was on sale for like $50, which included a ton of the DLC and downloadable stuff for the $50. You can get it for cheaper on Steam if you prefer, but it just depends. Sometimes it's cheaper on Steam, sometimes it's cheaper on PC, sometimes it's cheaper on PlayStation, sometimes it's cheaper on Xbox. It just depends on where do you want to play. Some people don't have a gaming PC and they only have like an Xbox or PlayStation. So if you're on a budget, just wait for it to go on sale. And they do crazy deals all the time. Like I think it was November, they had like a 70% off discount on like all of this, like all the DLC content and like a bunch of stuff in the store. So I like went and used a bunch of my points and bought a bunch of the DLC stuff that I didn't already have included in my all-in-one package. So I have a video on that, Lurking Showers. Like there's a whole series on YouTube dedicated to the new player experience that I've been playing through with Elder Scrolls Online. And one of the big questions is, can you solo this game? I am 100% solo, 100% single player. The entire game is designed around single player solo content. The group content is optional, not mandatory. It's there as icing on the cake. The game is 100% built around the single player experience. There's like 80 hours of videos up in the playlist on YouTube, and it's just me playing this game like a single player Skyrim game. Oblivion game. It's just another Elder Scrolls game to me. Diamond Thimble. Oops. Ah! Gosh darn it. There's a collider? There it goes. Where's my pretty kitty? Oh wait, that's the dog. I was like, it looked like my kitty cat. There's my kitty cat. Out of the way, mangy mutt. Alright. No dog will ever be as cool as my pet cat. Yes, there is PvP in this game. If you choose to. The whole, what's it called? The Imperial City? There's actually a whole story DLC. Where's it at? Zone DLC, sorry. It is called the Imperial City. Experience hours of all new PvP and PvE gameplay, both above and below ground, plus 2 new dungeons, never previously seen monsters, craftable item sets, and more. Thandar says Cyrodiil and Imperial City. No, I'm not going to PvP, so I actually don't know anything about it other than the name of it. I abhor PvP. Ugh. Not for me, but you can if you want to. Cyrodiil and Imperial City are the PvP areas. 100% optional. Not part of the main storylines. Those are for you to do if you want to.
This one shall lodge a formal complaint. What right has the Iron Wheel to march in here and smash our merchandise? Thugs. Thugs and hooligans!
Where can we find Perseus loot?
That's exactly what the Iron Wheel said. But much louder and with the shaking of fists. When they bellowed his name, I heard a loud crash upstairs.
What happened?
A distraction, of course. The Iron Wheel rushed upstairs as he slipped down through some loose floorboards. But he landed feet first in a tub of bright dye. Covered his boots to the brim.
Ah.
That's also what the Iron Wheel said. Most of them gave chase. The rest tossed the room upon the floor and then gave chase. If you find him before they do, tell him Mamea deserves a raise.
Fair enough, Mamea.
You follow Loche's trail on the street. I'll see if I can spot him from the rooftops. Hurry!
Copy that, Quinn. On the trail of Perseus Loche. Looks to me like it's this way.
Hurry! The Iron Wheel are on his trail.
Uh-huh. Not through there. Up here. Around the corner. Down here. Getting my steps in this morning. I hope this isn't timed. I don't see it timed. Oh, it is timed. I just saw a timer. Oh my god. Alright, I have not been sprinting. Jesus, I literally asked myself that question and then I saw the timer at the top. Mother fracker. Wasted a whole bunch of time at the beginning not sprinting. Oh, did we make it? We made it. Alright, we're good. Oh, he's covered in green paint. It's like the thief who gets caught at the bank job, man.
Ah, a friendly face. Good of you to join me on my unexpected jog. And I agree, this isn't my color.
My unexpected jog. It's not my color. That's hilarious. Ali says, more specifically, the Cyrodiil map is the main PvP aspect of the game. The Imperial City is but a small part. Thandar says Cyrodiil is open plains and forts with big battles and quests, and Imperial City is the CQB version. Okay. Well, thank you for the answers on the PvP aspect of the game, because I am clueless.
They must know of my previous involvement with your guild, though I can't begin to fathom
I love his jacket, man.
Your
And the
former
medallion. Look at that
guildmaster,
medallion.
Nicholas, was it? He was the soul of discretion.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have to show you something. I have a side project that we're going to be doing soon. I've actually been talking to my brother about this. So this is courtesy of Chris. So Chris got me this awesome... This is from our backyard. We've got some trees that grow these straight branches. I don't know the name of this in English. I'm going to have to work with her and we'll figure it out. But we have a walking stick that we've been using for a few years when we go out for our walks in the morning. But it's a much shorter one, more of a cane length. We mostly use it for stray dogs and stuff, just to be like, get out of here. But this one is actually about nip height. So the idea is when she sheared it off, it has a nice straight square ending right here. And I am on the lookout. So if any of you know any crafters in real life who have anything that might be appropriate, I would love to talk to them. So feel free to pass me their information or their TikTok page or their Instagram or their YouTube or whatever. Anyway, I'm looking for a head to mount on this. I saw a really cool like compass one the other day. A skull obviously is a nice choice. Like the amber mosquito from Jurassic Park. But I'm looking for some sort of a really cool head that I can mount on this walking stick. And then I'm probably going to get some leather and wrap it around. And then we've got several more that we're going to harvest that are multiple lengths. So I'm going to be making some walking sticks and stabs this year. Mostly for my own personal use, but we might do a giveaway or something at some point. You never know. But I mention this for those of you who are who might be crafters, or maybe you have an Etsy store that I can look at, or if you know someone on Etsy, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever. Get in the Discord. Send me links. I'm looking for cool walking stick heads. Fantasy related.
And I am prepared to give Abar's Landing a wide berth. I'd prefer to avoid the Iron Wheel, at least for the time being. Zira mentioned a rendezvous by Prince's Gate, was it? I'd feel safer were someone to escort me there.
Quinn could get you there safely. Alright, now we gotta go talk
Perseus
to
Loche?
Zira.
I'll get you to Prince's Gate, safe and sound.
I love her armor too, man.
Would you happen to have a spare set of boots?
I don't think mine will fit you. Come along, we'll work something out.
We'll work something out. Okay. That is way the heck out there. RGC says, I can't keep watching this. I don't have time for another playthrough. Thousands of hours. That's how I feel with like Star Wars: Old Republic or Lord of the Rings Online. I am probably going to try to catch up on Star Wars: Old Republic this year because I have not played for about 18 months, and there's new content that I haven't seen, so I'd like to maybe... I've heard about 15-20 hours to get caught up, so I think I might at some point dabble. I definitely have to go make the latest 2026 Star Wars: Old Republic videos soon, since we're now in the new year. I got to do my annual updates. Is it worth it? Should you play it? Free to play versus paid? New player experience? Like, there's half a dozen videos I make every year for Star Wars: Old Republic and Lord of the Rings Online.
Come in! Move!
It says up top. Yeah, shipping from Australia is a fortune. Ellie. It is a tax write-off. remember the last time I shipped a book to Australia was like 2019 or 20, and it was like $30 just to ship a book. The book didn't even cost $30, but the cost of shipping was like, ah. All right, give me 2 seconds before I talk to this NPC, because I did hear Chris wake up, so I gotta go say good morning to my wife. Jake asks over on TikTok, have you done a playthrough of Oblivion Remastered? I have. There's a playlist on YouTube. Allie says, I'm somewhat envious of people who say they often don't have a lot of time to invest. I think a lot of people don't understand how much free time they have. So a lot of people spend so much time on their phones, and it's lost time, or they watch Netflix. That's, you know, entertainment is valuable, but a lot of people will waste so much time on, like, social media or doom scrolling Reddit or something, and it's like, yeah, if you truly wanted to make something out of your hobby, or you wanted to pursue something, or, you know, you wanted to build a brand or build a business, everybody's got 2 to 4 hours a day of free time. Everybody. The question is, what are you doing with the 4 hours? You know, thanks, Cooper. DC Cooper, or D Cooper. I think Joe Rogan had a good, it's been a few years ago now, there was a podcast episode where he talked about how, like, the average person working today is just so tired when they get home because they hate their job, they're depressed, you know, living in their mom's basement, they hate the world around them, they're angry all the time. The last thing they want to do is work on bettering themselves or work on building a brand, because the reality is, like, building something is hard work. And the last thing people want to do when they come home is do more hard work when they've already had an 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour day at work. But that's a mental block. Like, that's why I don't believe in any of this BS about, you know, people who talk about someone being entitled versus someone else. It's like, nah, man, we all have our crosses to bear. Everybody's got personal tribulations and trials. Everybody can overcome adversity if you just put your head down and think about it. So when people complain about not having free time for building a business, let alone, and I know you're talking more about free time to play a game, Allie, I'm just, my philosophical nature is like, let's make a conversation talking point. Because it gets clipped out and turned into money. Everybody's got free time. And I don't remember the breakdown that Gary Vaynerchuk did. But it's something like, you know, if you work 8 hours a day, you commute for 2 hours a day, that's 10. You eat food on either side of work. Let's maybe say that's an hour and a half. Spend some time with the family, another hour and a half. You're at 13 hours. Let's be generous and say 14 hours a day. You need 8 hours of sleep. That gets you to 22 hours. You still got 2 hours a day to do what you want to do with. A minimum. Now, depending on family obligations and commute time to work and everything else, if you're working from home, you've eliminated the commute completely entirely. So now you've got 4 hours a day of free time. So it just depends on everybody's amount of free time. But everybody's got 2 to 4 hours of free time every day. I'm glad I could deliver, Allie. Yeah, my brother and I have had a lot of talks about this because he is also entrepreneurial, has a very big cattle ranch, had an excavation company before this. He's 13 years younger than I am. He's been a founder and worked on both of the game studios with me. And he never finished college. He's a college dropout. I never finished high school and never went to college. Like, you can accomplish a lot of things if you just put your mind to it and fucking grind. Life is what you make of it.
Everyone's accounted for. Did you have any trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Then we leave for the Kingdom of Tanith. The route is tricky and will be considered bandits if we're caught. But getting to the tomb isn't what worries me. If anything happens, well, it won't. Because I can count on you. Ready?
How long is this next part? I do gotta be conscious of time today, everybody, because I am gonna be doing a stream later on of the New Games Plus event. What is this quest called? Denobia Tomb? Google AI is telling me about 15 minutes or so. 15 to 30 minutes. Jason Burt said, I had a coworker last night who said, I don't have time to watch a movie. When I asked him what he did last night, he said, I played my guitar for 3 hours. Yeah, it's just where do you put your time? You know, everybody's got that. Where do you put your time? All right, we're gonna push on a little bit here. We'll see how long this takes us. Reviews for Elder Scrolls Online are up on my YouTube channel. I have a playlist dedicated to ESO and my playthrough, which I started in November. Bunch of reviews, guides, so on and so forth. Check it out at your leisure. Oh, I love how he's got a fan.
If I may,
same name on all
there
social
is an
platforms.
alternate
Yep.
path inside the tomb. It is likely full of traps, guardians, and prodigious quantities of dust. A small price to avoid the Iron Wheel.
How do we get there?
Head to the tomb entrance. Keep watch to the side of the path, the right side. You should notice an old trail leading to a sealed entrance. Simply clear the way, and I shall join you to open the door.
Ali says, I never really got interested in the smartphone craze and all these social platforms, phone games. I have a smartphone, but I barely use it outside of making calls. Interesting thing, and I did not have a smartphone until 2015. And the only reason I got one was because I had a client who required me to have WhatsApp because they were coordinating. We did an 18-month contract with TripAdvisor and Oyster, and they sent us all around the Riviera Maya. We were doing photo shoots and articles for all the resorts. So we did like 125 resorts in the Riviera Maya and 25 resorts in Puerto Vallarta. So it was about 18 months. And the coordinator who was organizing all the resort visits and the resort stays did everything through WhatsApp. So I had to get a phone so that I could download WhatsApp and have it with me for the coordination. And then that was a Samsung 5. Had that for a couple years. Then I got a Samsung 7. Because the 5 finally got old. I lost my first Samsung 7. I had an accident. Lost the phone. And then I had the Samsung 7. I still have the second Samsung 7. But then I moved here, upgraded to whatever this is, like an A2 or something. I've had this for 4 years. The only thing I use this for is like all of my two-factor authentication and stuff, and like notifications and things. But I'm in front of the desk all day, so I try to manage my Instagram and TikTok through the desktop as opposed to my phone, because this thing kills my eyes without glasses. We got a troll on TikTok says, "Why do you lie about all the places you've been to?" I don't have to lie. It's all public information. All of my shit's out in public. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the conferences that we've worked with, all that shit's out there in public. I've got 25 million words of published content on the internet as a travel writer. Go forth. Do your due diligence. Fucking trolls, man. Can you lead me through?
Oh my, no. The things inside would most certainly kill me. I do know the trick to the door's hidden latch. The rest, I'm certain you can handle yourself.
Anyway, you don't need to spend $1,000 on a phone. Like, this thing I think is only like $200-300. I do need to get a new one because I've dropped this one a whole bunch of times and it's got a cracked screen. I actually bought that one off my sister-in-law, who runs a pawn shop, and she's like, "Hey, do you want this phone?" And it's like, she gave it to me for $100, and I was like, "All right, cool."
The last time I was here, the Iron Wheel wasn't camped in front of the tomb. Perfect.
What should we do?
Scout ahead and find us a way inside. Clear the way if you care to. The Iron Wheel can't exactly call for reinforcements. You could also sneak past them. We'll track your progress and follow in your footsteps.
Is there another way inside?
That's why we brought Perseus Loche. He said something about a side entrance. Speak with him before you go.
Well, I don't have to sneak by him if I don't want to. I don't choose between either stone. I play both. I play both Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online. If you have the free time, play all the things. Oh. Oh, damn it. There we go. Shit. I've insane. Ow! A thief I am not, even though I am attempting to sneak. I am a sorcerer, damn it. Oh, I got green paint on me. Oh shit, that's like poison. Oh no! Oh no! Canopic jar. That did a shitload of damage. I thought it was just paint. So I saw the green ooze and it blew up as I walked past it. Oh no. So, ouch. That's... Oops. I recommend playing every game.
Wonderful.
How are we supposed to get through?
Ask Zira. She knows how to do everything in this place, unless it's stealing a dowry.
No idea. Last time, Nicholas had me watch the passage behind us. There must be something in his journal.
Anything useful?
Nicholas loved his puzzles. You're welcome to try.
Okay, so we have a puzzle ahead of us. We're going to save this for next time, everybody, because we are wrapping it up this morning. We will be back later this afternoon. Let me double check what time the event happens, but there is a event today. New Game Plus Showcase, or New Game Showcase, at 1 p.m. Pacific. So I will be back doing a watch party of that event this afternoon. At least that's the current plan. It's going to depend on. We have contractors here today. Depends on if they have to, turn power off to work on things or stuff. So I'll see everybody later on today for that event, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning with more Skyrim for tomorrow morning, and then the day after. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. We're gonna play some Skyrim. Saturday we're probably gonna do some Divinity Original Sin 2, and then we'll be back with some more Skyrim on Sunday. I'll see everybody next time. Stay safe, have a great day, and no matter where you're watching, don't forget everything ends on YouTube. So I'll see everybody over there in between the streams.